Hi guys, I'm Ashlyn Bryant, and today I am going to be bringing you another raw food recipe. Okay, so I personally am going through a soup phase, so I thought it would be really cool for me to bring you a soup recipe to just show you how I get my soup in really quickly. This recipe is called raw celery chowder. I got this recipe off of Hallelujah's Diet website. Okay, so I was going to show you guys every part of it from juicing to finishing. And then while I was recording, I thought I was recording the last video, I realized it wasn't recording. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit and then I'm just going to walk through this recipe. Okay, so the first thing I had to do for this recipe is juice. You're going to need 1 cup of carrot juice and half a cup of celery juice. So I juiced that and this is what I have. The next thing for this recipe, you don't have to have this, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to go into a next step and I'm going to put it in my blender and add avocado because I want my recipe to be a little bit more creamier than that. That's a little bit more juicy. I want mine a little bit more creamier. So that's something that I adapted for this recipe. It's not really with the initial recipe. Okay, so for this recipe, you are going to need at least 1 small zucchini chopped up. I use like half a zucchini. You also are going to need 4 green onions chopped up, 1 clove of garlic, and with that 1 clove of garlic, and I don't see it here, I usually take it and I grate it into the soup, but since I don't see my grater, I'm just going to throw it in the blender when I do it. The next thing you'll need is red pepper. You want to cut that up, half a red pepper. You want to cut it, dice it up small. Also celery. You can use up to 4 stalks. I am not a huge celery fan. I mean, I do like it, and it is going to add salt to this recipe. But for me, like 2 celery sticks was enough just to chop up and eat. But you can do up to 4 or as many as you like when it comes to vegetables, to be honest. And then a little parsley, okay? So now that I juiced, I'm going to go to the second big step in how to make this recipe. So you're going to take the juice that you combine, you're going to add it in the blender, and then once you add it into the blender, sorry guys, I was taping this initially, so a lot of things I use I had to put away and forgot to grab some new stuff. So you're going to take the juice, put it in the blender, and then you're going to add some avocado. Now, how thick you want it is up to you. You can go anywhere from half an avocado to a whole avocado. But me, I'm always a little extra when it comes to vegetables. I mean, they're good for you. So it's not like, and avocado is great because it has fats, like natural fats that your body needs to stay healthy. So I'm going to add a whole avocado into this recipe. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is blend that. And you know what? I'm going to take my garlic. Remember my garlic clove? Since I didn't have my grater, I'm just going to stick that in there. Let that blend in there as well. I don't know how good that's going to do, but we'll see. So put that in. And now I am going to do it. So as you can see, ooh, I should have got a bowl for this. So as you can see, this avocado is much thicker now. It made the juice much thicker. So I'm going to take that and pour that into here. All right, so now I'm going to add my other ingredients, which is the red bell pepper. I'm going to dump that into there. I'm going to take the celery. Actually, I'll move this over so you can see what I am doing. So I added the red bell pepper. Now I'm going to take the celery. I'm going to add that into there as well. I'm going to take the zucchini. I'm going to pour that into my soup as well. And now I'm going to take the green onion and pour it into my soup. And last but not least, I'm going to add some parsley. Now, I did want to tell you, you can marinate these vegetables ahead of time with brags and other things to kind of give it flavor and more of a pop. Because with these recipes, just like I got this recipe and I'm kind of adapting to what I like, same thing with you on the raw diet. You have to adapt to what you like. All right, so I am going to add salt. And this is about 1/4 tablespoon. And you guys, actually, that's more like a teaspoon. So give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Just have to grab a spoon. Okay, so you want to take that and mix that all up. See my soup? Now it has vegetables. And you could add other things to this, like corn. You can add mushrooms. You can add whatever you like. There's no rule about having to make something, you know, like the exact what someone else taste buds. When people make recipes, even when I make recipes, it comes off of what I like. So I'm gonna mix that around. Really good. Really, really, really good. First of all, it's like a little bit of sweetness because of the carrot. And then the celery itself has like a little bit of salt, and then I added salt. So it just kind of makes all the flavors pop. So that is my soup recipe. This is my version of the raw celery chowder. So if you would add anything, let me know. If you would change anything, let me know. Until next time, have a great taste.